Just want to give everybody a look at the new sled, 2012. Got her as a demo ride from last year. Had about 1,000 miles on it. Got a sweet deal. That's to replace the phaser that got stolen. Some of you might have read about on the internet there on Facebook. A couple of yahoos came and stole my phaser, so figured I'd upgrade a little bit and picked up this new baby. So there she is. That's the front. This is the switchback. It's the 136 inch track. So she's good for a little bit off trail riding as well. Walker Evans clickers on the front. This is just a fantastic setup. I don't know if any of you guys have used these before, but these Walker Evans clickers, I've tried nothing like them. They're just amazing. They soak up the bumps like you wouldn't believe. They're completely customizable. Basically, the clicker on the front here, you just can spin with your fingers. You've got I think 11 or 12 settings for your dampening. So I mean, you could really crank these things down tight for you guys that like to do the big whoops and really do some heavy aggressive off trail. I don't think you can beat that shock package. Just amazing. Moving around here, put the wind deflectors on it. I had a friend of mine tell me before I bought the machine that these can get quite cold, especially flying across the lakes. So a little addition of the side airfoils there, that seems to be working out pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it's not the warmest ride yet still, but you just got to dress for the weather. It doesn't bother me. This is the best part. I mean, there's mixed reviews on this rear end. It looks like something from outer space, and it truly is space age designing, though. I mean, this stuff is just incredibly engineered. I can't even say enough about the ride of this. You really got to get on, and of course this was designed from the Rush, and they had the Feel the Rush ride, I think it was. And I mean, really, you need to get on one of these before you go looking at it and say, oh geez, I wouldn't want that thing, look at how ugly that looks. You know, it is kind of an ugly duckling, but I'll tell you, it grows on you real quick, because you're facing this way most of the time, unless you guys are doing some aerobatics and jumping around looking backwards. For the most part, you're not seeing that, and everybody behind you will see it though, and that's where they'll be with this suspension in the heavy duty stuff. I'm telling you, those guys will be way behind you. It's just it's incredible the amount of cushion. One thing I like, I'm just going to step on the suspension here. I don't know if you can see it, but so I'm down about probably 5 or 6 inches there, and when I release this, she comes right back up. I mean, no slack in there. Beautiful setup. So there she is, the 2012 136 inch Rush Pro R. Another thing I'm going to mention real quick is you can see that the tunnel's actually extended. They didn't just put a longer rail, but they actually extended the tunnel on these. And I really like the way that the running board fits the look of the machine a lot better than on the Rush. I mean, it's only an aesthetic thing, but I think it looks a little nicer with the extended footboard back here, rather than the Rush where they tend to go straight up. I've never really liked that look, although guys that I've talked to say, you know, they just work great. So not dissing them, just don't like them. I prefer the look of the running board look that they've got on the switchback here now, and I think they could do the same with the Rush with a little bit of more work, and I think it would look a lot better. But that was one of the biggest factors when I was looking at the looks of the machines, that and the added length of the 136 inch. And I mean, the Rush already had the amazing suspension that this machine has, the Walker Evans clicker. So very, very similar to the Rush. It is the 800, this one, that's available in the 600 as well, I believe. And there she is. There's the 2012 Polaris Switchback 800 Pro R. It's a thing of beauty. Now I'll go do some riding.